Good morning, dear students. In previous class, we had discussed about the problems related to the profit and loss, and more 4 marks types question, long type question are remaining to discuss. So let us start today from that questions, that type of question. Here I have written one question. A businessman exchanged rupees 8,40,000 into pound sterling at the rate of pound sterling. 1 pound sterling equals to rupees 140. After one day, Nepali currency is revaluated by 5% and he exchanged the pounds which he had into Nepali currency again. What is his gain or loss? Find it. Okay, here I am written one businessman has exchanged the Nepali rupees at the rate of this rate into pound sterling, but suppose due to this COVID-19 strike, again he has to go foreign and exchange into pound sterling, and then after one day revaluated means what? Adhimulyan, by the 5%. Then again he has to exchange that pounds, because pounds not here work, so into Nepali currency again. Then what happened there? Loss or gain? Let us find. Okay, by this revaluated by 5%, by this sentence you must come in conclusion that there is a loss. Loss. Now let us do the solution. Here is 1 pound sterling equals to rupees given 140, and we have to exchange this Nepali rupees into the pound sterling at first. Then how to exchange? By chain rule also you can apply here. Okay, you can suppose here let rupees 840 equals to pound sterling x. Okay, you can suppose it. Let here I am written by chain rule. If you do, okay, then see here by chain rule you can solve it. 1 into this 8400, right? Okay, equals to 140 into x. Then or this 140 comes here, then it will be divided. 8440 divided by 142 equals to x. Then you will get the x equals to how much? Okay, divide it by the help of calculator. Okay, 8400 divided by 140, you will get 6,000. 6,000. This is the now pound sterling. It means now Rs 8400 equals to pound sterling 6,000. Now after one day, see here, after one day, Nepali currency is revaluated. It means this amounts decreases. It means at first if 1 pound sterling equals to rupees 140, now here it will be decreased. Revaluated by the 5%. So let us do here. Okay, let us see here what to do. Now after one day, okay, pound sterling 1 equals to now 140 minus 5% of 140 you will do. Okay, minus, it means 140, that what is the Nepali currency exchange rate, that is the evaluated by the 5%. So we subtract here from 140, okay, minus 5% of 140, we find here. Okay, then 140 minus 5% divided by 100 into 142. Let us cut that. Okay, 5 2 times 10, and this 14 7 times 140 minus 7 is equals to 133. It means now 1 pound sterling is what? Okay, 133. Now again, okay, we have to exchange again exchanged. What we exchanged? This one. This pound sterling into Nepali exchange Yes, pound sterling 6,000. Yes, into what? Nepali currency, NRS. Yes, then what we will get? See, if 1 pound sterling is here, what? Rupees 133. We have to exchange this. Pound sterling, how much? 6,000. Yes, then multiply. You can use the unitary method if use very easily. Okay, now 6,000. Okay, multiply. Okay, do it into 133. You will get 7,98,000. Yes, then see, at the beginning there is 8,40,000. Now due to the revaluation, the currency, at last in his hand only what? 7,98,000. It means what? He or she got the what? Loss. There is a loss. Yes, then therefore loss, you can find loss. There is a loss. 8,40,000 minus do 7,98,000. Then what you will get? Do the minus. Yes, if you do the minus 8,40,000, you will get rupees 4,200 is there. 42,000 is loss. Yes, loss. There is a loss. In this way we can do this types of question. Maybe there is a money exchange and profit and loss question, both combined. One this type of question also asked in SE examination. Okay, so you have to be aware and do the practice. Okay, let us do the next question. Very easy question. One question you can write. Suppose the marked price. Okay, marked price of furniture. Okay, suppose furniture is rupees 4,000. Okay, if a certain discount is allowed and customer purchased it for rupees 3,660, including 13% VAT. Okay, find the rate of discount. Okay, let us take this example. Here in this question, the marked price of a furniture is Rs 4,000. If a certain discount is allowed and a customer purchased it for rupees 3,616, including 13% VAT, then find the rate of discount. Here is marked price given. Okay, and this amount you have to find what is given at first. Okay, what is given in the question and what we have to find at first should be clear on that. Then only you can solve the question. Okay, here is given the marked price. You can write marked price MP is given here rupees 4,000. If certain discount is allowed and a customer purchase it for Rs 3,660 including VAT, it means after MP discount subtraction and we get the SP, and then after VAT added, then we at last give by adding the VAT we get the SP with VAT. So here is this price is SP with VAT. Okay, SP with VAT is given here Rs 3,660 and VAT rate is 13%, and we have to find the discount rate. Discount rate is equals to what? Given here. Yes, now here SP with VAT is given and VAT rate is given, so by excluding the find here SP. Okay, VAT amount, if we exclude from it SP with VAT, then we will get the SP. So for first SP with VAT for one case. Okay, SP with VAT is equals to what we have learned, SP plus VAT percent of SP. Okay, yes, you can write SP with VAT given here was 3616. Now here SP, if you take the common, or you can take the common, 1 plus VAT percent is 13%, yes, into SP. Yes, if you will do in this way, it will be easy. Okay, 3616, it means what, you can take the LCM, or you can one step more do. 13 means divide by 100, yes, percent if cancel into SP. Yes, now see, if you do one step, may I rub this? Yes, okay, have you written this? Okay, see, or how much given there, 3616 is equals to, from here 13 divided by 100, then if you add it, it will be altogether 1 plus 1 point 0.13, altogether 0.13. Okay, you can write, okay, divide by 100, 0.13, yes, into SP. Then if you will add 3616 is equals to 1.13 into SP. Yes, if you divide here, you will get the SP, 3616 divided by 1.13. Okay, 3616. Yes, you can divide it. Yes, how much you will get, 3616 divided by 1.13, yes, 3200. Yes, 3200. SP you will get rupees 3200. Yes, this is the now SP. Okay, now SP we find here. Then after this SP, if you subtract discount to get the discount amount, if you subtract the MP minus SP, yes, 4000, yes, MP is given there, mark price is there 4000, yes, and if you subtract SP 3200, then you will get the discount amount what, 800, yes, 800. Now if you see here, I am doing, yes, okay, discount percent is equals to discount amount, okay, upon MP do into 100, yes, then after discount amount is 800, divide by 4000 into 100%, do 2020 cancel, this 0 also cancel, for 2 times, yes, 20% is our discount percent answer. Okay, so in this way, in this question, there is the mark price given 4000 and VAT rate is given there 13%, and SP with VAT is given there 3616. So we have to find here discount rate. Discount rate, suppose in examination, if you got the out of 800 is full marks, okay, suppose 8 subject you are facing the exam, grand total, yes, of the subjects is 800, and you get the in examination 600 marks, then what is the percentage? You can calculate yourself what percent you got in examination. For that, your total marks whatever we got in examination, put the numerator, and denominator side put the total out of, yes, full marks you put and multiply by 100, then that fraction will be in percentage. Same way here asking the discount percent. So for the discount percent, we have to put the we have to at first find out the discount amount. Before finding the discount amount, here is not given the selling price, so we have to find at first the selling price, and to find the selling price, what we need to do at first, think upon that. It means there is the SP with VAT given, so we use this formula and we get the what, SP. By this formula we find the SP, and then after subtracting from MP this SP, we get the what, discount amount. And now discount amount if we got, now we can write here discount percent discount amount by MP into 100%. In this way we can get the discount percent which is asked in this question. Okay, let us try next question. Next question, you can take the example. Suppose after allowing 15% discount on MAR price, okay, suppose MP of an article and added levying, okay, suppose 13% VAT, okay, the price of article becomes rupees 19210, yes, 19,210. Yes, find the MAR price and VAT. Okay, this question, suppose after allowing 15% discount, yes, discount on MP. MP means MAR price, yes, MAR price is there, yes, suppose not given, suppose X MP, yes, and discount is given there, 15% discount and 13% VAT. After discount we get the SPS, and in that SP if added the 13% VAT, then the price of the article becomes 19,210. It means that 19,210 is again SP with VAT. This one is what? Selling price with VAT, because on MAR price here is not given. Okay, suppose let MP be X or SX. Okay, suppose now you can find the discount SP. Yes, SP is equals to what? MAR price minus discount percent of MAR price. Yes, MP we let the X and discount percent is given 15%, divide by 100, do into of means into X. Yes, we will do X minus 15 divided by 100, 0.15 X. Here is nothing, then suppose the 1, from 1 subtract the 0.15, you will get the 0.85 X. In this way also you do, or 100 LCM also you can use here. Okay, you will get the SP. Now SP with VAT given, so we use the SP with VAT is equals to SP plus VAT percent of SP. This formula if you try, yes, then SP with VAT given what? 19,210, SP here 0.85 X plus a VAT percent what is given? 13% VAT is added, 13% of means into 0.85 X you will do. Okay, then see 1900 200, yes, 19,210 is equals to 0.85 X. Okay, 13 divided by 100 do into 0.85 X as it is, right? Okay, now here see, okay, have you done this? Yes. Okay, now if you go according that, then 19,210 is equals to 0.85 X plus these two multiply. Okay, now 13 divided by 100, 0.13, yes, plus not plus, into is there, yes, multiply 0.85, you will get 0.1105 X. Okay, add it plus 0.85 do, yes, or 9210 equals to, if you add 0.9605 X, 05 as it is, 516819 point S, decimal same 000. Now you divide 19 to 10, divide it. Okay, 19, yes, to 10 divide by 0.9605 if you do. Okay, 9605 equals to X, then you will get the value of X 20,000. Yes, 20,000. If you divide it, you will get the 20,000. It means you got the mark price. Okay, see here in this question, mark price we are let mark price x, then by subtracting discount from that mark price we get the SP, and after this SP mark price we are letting the x. Okay, discount percent 15% divide by 100s percent हट्ने बित्तिकै 100 तल आउँछ, of means into गर्नु होला MPX. if you divide it, then it will be easy and better. Maybe while taking the LCM some students are doing the mistake. So this type of question if you do in this way, it will be also one extra idea to you. Okay, while without calculator you are subtracting, adding here only one, here only we have to use the calculator for the multiplication. After that here also without using calculator you can add it, and while dividing one time here needed the calculator. Okay, by this way, in this way we get the value of x. If x value we get, then we got the what? Mark price. Okay, mark price हाम्रो आइसक्यो अब yes RS 20,000. now हामीलाई के सोधेछ VAT, what is asking another VAT. yes VAT amount. yes VAT amount is equals to 13% of SP you do. Okay, because 13% VAT is there, 13% means yes divide by 100 into SP is what we got the SP हामी निकाले 0.85x. yes अघि x फर्म मा हाम्रो SP आएको थियो यति. now if you put here value of x, put गर्नुस्. okay, 20 cancel, this 3 multiply गर्नुस्, you will get the VAT amount RS 2210. okay, यसरी चाहिँ तपाईको यो VAT amount पनि आउँछ. in this way this question if asked it will be in long type question. now we will try the next one. suppose one question, yes, many times repeated also in examination. suppose the shopkeeper, okay, shopkeeper allows, okay, a shopkeeper allows, yes, allows 20% discount on the marked price, okay, of an article, and 10% VAT is levied, okay, on it if a customer pays, okay, pays RS 500 for VAT, then find the discount amount. okay, this type of question if asked in exam, how to solve. okay, यी सबै क्वेशन्सहरु मैले एक्जाम्पलको रूपमा तपाईहरुलाई दिइराछु विद्यार्थीहरु. यो तपाईहरुले एक्स्ट्रा क्वेशनहरु जब यो बन्दी खुलेपछि तपाईहरुले थुप्रै क्वेशनहरु तपाईहरुले प्र्याक्टिस गर्नुपर्छ. यो मैले यहाँ पढाएको क्वेशन्स नै सबै क्वेशन यति मात्रै गरेर परिपूर्ण हुँदैन. हामीले सक्दो प्रयास यो गरिरहेछौं तपाईहरुलाई अनलाइन क्लासबाट. A shopkeeper allows 20% discount on MP. MP is given here, yes, not given, and on an article, and 10% VAT is levied on it. हेर्नुस् एउटा मार्क प्राइस युज लेट द एक्स. यो क्वेशन आफै गर्नु होला, म तपाईहरुलाई बुझाइदिइराछु मात्रै. मार्क प्राइस तपाईले एक्स मान्नु, डिस्काउन्ट पर्सेन्ट यु क्यान सबट्र्याक्ट, यस, MP माइनस डिस्काउन्ट पर्सेन्ट MP, यु विल गेट द SP. तपाईको SP आउँछ, and then after 10% VAT is levied on it. त्यसमा 10% VAT पनि जोडिएको छ भने SP तपाईको समथिङ x आउँछ. यहाँ गर्नुहुन्छ जब तपाईको मेबी 1.2x आउँछ होला है, गर्नु होला, यति नै आउँछ स्योर. यस, अनि एसपी विथ भ्याट पनि तपाईँ निकाल्नु होला। एसपी यसैको एसपी प्लस भ्याट पर्सेन्ट अफ एसपी गरेर तपाईले यो पनि गर्नु होला। यो पनि 1.12 मेबी समथिङ एक्स तपाईको मे समथिङ आउँछ है, त्यो गर्नु होला ट्राई। एसपी विथ भ्याट यो पनि निकाल्नु होला। अनि त्यसपछि तपाईलाई यहाँनिर के दियो त भ्याट एमाउन्ट दिएको छ। हेर्नुस्, इफ अ कस्टमर पेज आरएस 500 फर द भ्याट, भ्याट दिएछ, भ्याट एमाउन्ट दिएछ भने भ्याट एमाउन्ट कसरी निकालिन्छ? यदि एमाउन्टमा भ्याट एमाउन्ट निकाल्न पर्यो भने एसपी विथ भ्याट बाट एसपी घटाएर त एसपी एमाउन्ट यहाँ 500 लेख्ने, एसपी विथ भ्याट यो जे आएको हुन्छ हेयर वी राइट, एन्ड एसपी जुन यो आएको छ यसलाई पनि यहाँ लेख्ने, एक्स को भ्यालु तपाईको आउँछ। यसरी गरेपछि तपाईको एक्स को भ्यालु आउनु भनेको मार्क प्राइस आइसक्यो। अब मार्क प्राइस आइसकेपछि तपाईलाई जे सोधेछ एभ्रिथिङ यु क्यान फाइन्ड इजिली। यति कुरा चाहिँ माइन्डमा के राख्ने, जुन क्वेसनमा मार्क प्राइस इज नट गिवन, on that question at first you suppose the mark price x or y z anything you can suppose, or mp नै लेख्यो भने नो प्रब्लम। ओके, अनि मार्क प्राइस पत्ता लगाउनतिर जाने हो। एन्ड देन यु क्यान फाइन्ड डिस्काउन्ट एमाउन्ट। अब एक्स को भ्यालु आइसकेपछि त यहाँ पुट गर्नु, एमपी आयो, यहाँ पुट गर्नु होला एसपी आउँछ। देन आफ्टर डिस्काउन्ट एमाउन्ट मजाले निकाल्न सक्नुहुन्छ फर दिस क्वेसन। ओके, यु क्यान डु very easy yourself, you can try। अब नेक्स्ट क्वेसन एउटा विद्यार्थीले अस्ति मलाई सोध्नु भएको थियो, यो क्वेसन पनि सर गरिदिनु होला भनेर। अफ एन आर्टिकल इज 25% above selling price, okay, SP, and CP is cost price, I am writing here short form, okay, below is 20% below selling price, find the discount and discount percent and profit percent. This question has been asked by one dearest and nearest students in my inbox, so I am trying to give you the idea. The mark price of an article is 25% above selling price, okay, above selling price, and cost price is 20% below the selling price. Your question, that type of question if asked in examination, how you do? By using formula, can it be possible? No, you have to go according to the condition, situation, what the question is trying to telling. At first you have to understood the question very clearly here. Here is the mark price is 25% above the selling price and cost price is 20% below the selling price. So selling price, yes, both A and CP is depending upon selling price. So we have to let here selling price be X, okay. Let the selling price be rupees X, yes, first suppose. Then according to question you can write, okay, I am here doing the short form. Yes, mark price is equals to what? Selling X plus 25% above, it means 25% of X you do, okay. Then X plus 25% means divide by 100 into X. Yes, in this way then X plus, okay, if you take the here LCM 100 and here 100 X plus 25 X, it will be 125 X by 100. This is now MP, and according to the question CP, you will get CP is equals to X minus 20% of X, because there is telling the below, yes, CP is below the SP, so we do the what? Minus, yes, then X minus 20 divided by 100 into X, then what you will get? 100X minus 20X, yes, if you take the LCM here 100, yes, this one is 100, yes, then 80X by 100, yes, this is now the CP. Now we get the here, now we can find what is asking in question, discount percent, yes, profit percent. Now find out at first the discount amount, okay, discount amount, how you find? Discount amount is equals to mark price minus selling price. Mark price is 125x by 100 minus selling price x. You take the LCM here 100, 125x minus 100x. You will get what? 25 by 100x. Yes, this is the discount amount. Now, yes, let us rub this. Yes, okay. Now see, discount for the discount percent. Now discount amount 25x by 100 upon what? Tell the formula, by mark price. Yes, because discount amount is always given, discount is given in mark price, so discount amount upon mark price. Mark price is 125x by 100 into 100 do. Okay, 100 cancel, yes, x also cancel if you do, yes. In this way 25 upon 125 into 100 do, yes, 25 by, yes, 6 times, yes, or you cut it, yes, 25 x by 100 and 125 x by 100, yes, 100 by, yes, this cancel, yes, 25 this 5 times, yes, and 5 to the 10, 20% discount percent. In this way यसरी हामीले चाहिँ x फर्ममै लेट गरेर पनि डिस्काउन्ट पर्सेन्ट का, अब प्रॉफिट पर्सेन्ट पनि निकाल्न भनेछ यो क्वेशनमा भने त्यसको लागि के गर्नुस्, SPX छदैछ, x बाट यो CP घटाइदिनुस् अनि 20x by 100 आउँछ अनि त्यसलाई पनि गर्नुस्, तपाईले चाहिँ आफै गर्नुस्, एकदम इजिली तपाई निकाल्न सक्नुहुन्छ। प्रॉफिट अमाउन्ट पहिला निकाल्नुस्, यस, SP माइनस CP गरेर अनि त्यसपछि तपाईले प्रॉफिट पर्सेन्ट पनि निकाल्न सक्नुहुन्छ। घण्टी बजिसकेको छ, टाइम गइसकेको छ, त्यसकारणले गर्दा दैट्स ऑल फर टुडे। ओके डियर स्टुडेन्ट्स।